Authority local forecast.
Our nice cool day is translated into another chilly evening here in the desert Southwest as we roll on into the final weekend of the month of February. As we look ahead to March, let's take a look at your RV World of Yuma sky cam. And the question bodes, are we going to have a nice cool start to March like we're having a pretty nice cool ending, particularly, at least at this point, to February? We'll have that answer for you in just a few. But as you can see, the satellite radar perspective giving you clarity as far as the lack of cloud coverage in the desert Southwest, let alone all or the entire Southwest region of the United States. So everybody doing some serious stargazing tonight. And of course, you see the temperatures maybe making you think of bundling up as you do so, as we are pretty much in the high end 40s in some degrees, and in others, low in 50s in the Imperial Valley. So we shift our attention over to the Gila Valley side. You can see we're pretty much in the low end 50s, if not the high end 40s, in Somerton and in San Luis. So here's what we're looking forward to. In the Pacific Northwest, you can see the pattern making a bit of a turn. You know, the systems have kind of rolled toward the desert Southwest. Now they're rolling toward the Pacific Northwest. So a bit of a U-turn in that particular respect as it continues throughout the entire weekend and even beyond the fact. And the reason being has to do everything with the high pressure ridge that is beginning to develop out in the East Pacific. And this particular ridge is going to continue to expound. It's going to continue to strengthen, and that is going to be the source of our warmth, folks. So we are going to be surging in the mercury. I mean, we're not talking triple digits, thank goodness, but we're going to be up in the high end 80s, getting pretty flirtatious with that 90-degree mark. We'll get into that in just a second. But 49 degrees by 8 a.m. come Saturday, and then we'll be in the high end 60s as we roll into the mid-afternoon, and we could even be in the low end 70s before the day's out, before we start to dip the temperatures as we get on into the evening time. Here's a look at your air quality index presented by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Say that 5 times fast. As you can see, for the most part, we're good, but Mexicali, not so good. As far as your Yuma International Airport extended forecast is concerned, it is a mostly sunny side up forecast, a few mostly clear days. We got some breezes, and oh yeah, the temperature progression as well. High pressure bumping it on up. Yeah, we're going to be pushing 90 by Wednesday before we start to backtrack a little bit. So that game of temperature tug of war continues. And right now, the high pressure looks like it's getting the upper hand, at least as we close out February and begin the month of March.